Hello there, my name is Bern, welcome to my channel. So, is it just me, or does everybody get that inkling of, I wish my younger self knew such and such? So I went over with a few of my friends and a few of my own ideas about some things that I should have listened to, advice that I should have listened to, or things that I wish I knew when I was younger, or just even the not so young Bern. So, alright, here we go. Talk to Me Thursday, episode 2. Cue the music. First thing, getting organized and cleaning up after yourself. It sounds really stupid, and I know most people's parents or just the people you live with would always be telling you, clean up after yourself. Just a clean room or a clean or whatever it happens to be will clear your mind. It's bullshit. It's all gonna be the same whether or not I clean it up or not. Things that you realize when you're older is that it is true. I mean, when you clear up your space, you clear up room in your mind, and then get everything organized. Organization is a very important thing when you get older. Even when you're younger too, it just helps, makes things flow so much better. I wish I did that when I was younger. Next thing, do not be afraid to fail. And no matter what you're trying, no matter what you want to do, you are bound to fail at something, and that is okay. And you have to use those mistakes and those failures to grow as a person, because those are lessons, and that's how you should take them. And me personally, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've come out of it somewhat okay, but I just had to use those experiences as learning. At the time I didn't see them that way, but now as an adult or semi-adult, I see it that way. So just remember that making mistakes, messing up, failing sometimes is okay, as long as you use that to better yourself and just progress to the next level. Alright? The next piece of advice, it goes kind of hand in hand with the failure one. So don't spend all your time trying to appease everybody. Don't live your life for somebody else. Do your best to be as happy and as productive and the best you can possibly be, without, as long as you're not hurting anybody, then I think it's okay. And as long as you're not causing grief or a burden to anybody else, and I think that's alright too. So just don't spend your time trying to please everybody else. Just work on what you can do, and then if you can, pay back to the people that you owe something to, like your parents, your friends, your family. Whatever you can do to pay them back, do that too. So yeah, this one is a little bit more about myself, so for those who it doesn't apply to, please ignore. Don't be so obsessed with being in a relationship. When I was younger, all I cared about was having a girlfriend, dating somebody, because all of my friends were doing it. It was pretty bad. Ever since I was in middle school all the way to high school, even during my early 20s, I was all about getting into a relationship. And that's the thing, I let it consume me. And the problem with that is that I didn't fall in love with my own self. And because I didn't fall in love with myself, I did not have room to properly fall for somebody else, you know what I mean? Not to say that the relationships I did have were not, it's just I wasn't mature enough and I wasn't ready for those relationships, that's all. So I'm in a good place, and now I'm working towards something better, so yeah. Next piece also go hand in hand with this one. Don't try to take care of somebody else if you can't even take care of yourself. Go back to learning how to take care of yourself. And what I mean is proper hygiene, finances, have your goals in place. There's no one way to get to where you want to be, but make sure you're actually taking care of yourself, you know what I mean? Because so many people when they get into relationships or when they are aiming for their goals, they forget to take care of themselves in terms of their health, getting all their ducks in a row in terms of their goals. So really, really, really take care of yourself, and then once you learn to take care of yourself properly, then there might be a time where you can learn to take care of somebody else. So until then, just chill on that, alright? Indulge in yourself. What I mean is that like I said, when I was younger, all I was obsessed with, I was like, yo, I want to get a girlfriend. I wish I had somebody. Like, I'm tired of being single, kind of stuff like that. And it wasn't that important looking back at it in retrospect. But the thing is, if I spent all that time and energy that I was obsessing with girls, that I could have been working on myself, doing the things that I love, and I wish I discovered when I was younger, like the fact that I love to dance, the fact that I love to sing, like working out, and just making so many friends and making so many memories, because I missed out on so many different opportunities, events, because I was so obsessed with certain things and like that. And I always regret that. The number one, the absolute, undeniable number one thing to do is always be yourself. And that sounds so cliche, that sounds so overdone. I know. Shut up for a second, hear me out. What I mean is that for a lot of people, they don't know who they are. They don't spend enough time learning about themselves to understand who they really are until way too late. And then the people that miss opportunity to get to know them only know the old them, or the ones that the front that they were putting up. Me, I was doing the exact same thing. I was trying to make friends. I was trying to fit in. I thought, like, it was stupid. Like, I thought I wanted to be a thug, and I am just a big teddy bear. Yeah, I'm just a big teddy bear. So, tried so hard to fit in, and I tried so hard to be somebody I wasn't, that I went to the point where I actually hated who I was. And then eventually trying to change myself the entire time, because I was put in a situation where I did not, I was uprooted from where we were. We moved to a different location, and I had absolutely no friends, and I didn't know how to make any more, because I didn't really know who I was at the time. And now I'm a lot older. People kind of know me as like that silly, funny guy, and at least that's what they say. I don't know. I don't think I'm that funny. But yeah, just learn to love yourself. Find who you are, and always be yourself, because you're always going to regret it, because you are putting up a front with people, and then in the end you're going to end up like hating the person you become. And then you're going to try to find the real person you are, and that's just a lot of work for no reason. So just admit it. This is who I am. This is who I'll always be. I can do my best to better myself, but I am who I am. So yeah. Hey guys, so that's all the advice that I actually have for my younger self. Sorry it was a little bit jumbled, and didn't know what I was really saying sometimes, and yeah, so I'm still working on this. I'm still trying my best, but I hope you enjoyed it. So I will see you next Thursday for the next Talk to Me Thursday, and I will see you next Monday for next weekend's vlog. Oh, quick announcement is that Susan and I are taking our vacation to San Diego, so I'm going to be uploading a lot more vlogs throughout that time. So yeah. Alright guys, see you next time. Peace. Outro music? No! And I remember, if you guys, and this goes hand in hand with trying, this next step is trying to go hand in, so this one goes hand in hand with the previous, this next piece of advice goes into play within, focus. Alright, see you to the next,